Hi friends, I'm Sydney Nitskorsky, registered dietitian for the Marist Athletic Department. I have a 10-minute core video for you today. We're gonna get started. Same pattern as last time, 5 exercises, 2 rounds through. Each one about 50 seconds. We're gonna start with a real doozy, a half push-up. So we're gonna just hold it. Come up to a high plank, hands a little wider than shoulders. Let the elbows go out at a 45-degree angle and hold it. Just 5 seconds. And then push back up. So I always think of a push-up as a moving plank. Come on down again. If this is not in the cards for you today, drop the knees and do it from here. No shame in modifying. It's still gonna be plenty hard. I might modify for the second round. Right now I'm gonna try and keep these full. Every time you push up, pull the belly button in and exhale like you're pushing the ground away with your breath. Getting super challenging. We're 35 seconds in. Try and keep a neutral head so you're not dropping it, you're not lifting it to look at the wall. About 5 more seconds, friends. Nice and straight, still body, big exhale. Last one, beautiful. All right, flip it over. We're gonna do just little hand claps. So you're gonna lean back, lift a leg, clap, lift a leg, clap. You don't have to make them loud, you can just tap. If this feels pretty easy, you're gonna hover your legs and do it this way. I'm gonna make my hands go side to side. It just feels better. Like I'm giving myself a fist bump. Oh, I'm losing it. All right, if you lose your balance and fall back, that's fine. You just get back up. So you're gonna notice a lot of pressure on your hip flexors. Stomach should be really kind of exhausted by now. If you need to drop a foot, or you can think of this as a lift instead of lowering. When your feet are coming from the ground, it's more of a lift. When you're coming from the air, it's more of a drop. Almost lost my balance again, but I caught it. Okay, the next one's nice and challenging as well. So take a second, pull forwards for a quick little stretch. You're gonna support yourself on your elbows. Really wanna make sure your head stays neutral so we're not coming down here. Neutral spine, feet are up. You do a little rainbow sweep. So feet to the left, and then to the right. Imagine you're just tracing this little arc, like you're going over something on the floor. If there's a dumbbell there or something like that, just going right to left. If you're like Sid, no can do, just go all the way onto your back, and you're gonna do little bent knee arcs. You're not gonna get all the way down, that's fine, but that's one way to modify. These are challenging, but that's why you're here. If it wasn't challenging, you probably wouldn't get much out of it. You wouldn't get stronger or more stable. We have a really nice, challenging, I should call this one will be labeled as super spicy core workout, because it is. It's more challenging than some of the others. We have a jackknife crunch coming up next. All right, drop the legs. We straighten out the left leg, keep the right leg bent. From here, we crunch. We're gonna go about, we'll go 25 seconds per side. So just a regular crunch in this position. If you have to drop the knees and the leg all the way down, you drop them down. You'll notice it gets a lot easier, but not easy. So quite a bit harder is hovering the legs in the air. Legs are just still. They're not doing anything, but hovering in the air makes it nice and challenging. Switch sides. Exhale every time you come up. This is number 4. So after this, we're in a bridge. That's gonna feel so nice on our hip flexors. Hip flexors did a lot in this workout. We are about 5 seconds away from being in that lovely bridge. All right, last one. Plant the feet pretty close to your bottom, I'd say 4 or 5 inches. Squeeze the shoulder blades. We come up, give a big kick with one leg, put the leg down, other leg. So we're just doing pretty much like a walking bridge. Keeping the hips nice and still. So when we're on one leg, the glutes and the lower back are doing a ton of work here. It's nice for the stomach to have a little bit of time as not the main player in this exercise. Glutes are taking over now, which is a great thing. You can close your eyes, get your hips nice and high. I would love it if you did this or any other core exercise at least 3 times a week, but you can do it even more than that every time you work out. I always do core before I work out. I think that's an important way of activating your stomach and your lower back so that you keep better posture when you are working out. 3 more seconds. Let's kick 1 more on each side so we're even. Come on down, get ready to do it all again. Those push-ups, I might modify pretty early on. We'll see how I feel. Take a nice deep breath and high plank. You can make your feet wider as well. That helps. About 5 seconds, and then you're back up. On this one, I want you to inhale as you come down. We're supposed to be holding it about 5 seconds. I'd probably cut that last one short. Exhale as you push up. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm shaking for sure. We're about halfway through it. The wider your feet are, the easier it is. You have a little bit of a more stable base. Maybe it helps like 1%. It's not tremendously helpful. It's a little bit. I'm gonna drop my knees because I can feel my lower back wanting to sink in, and I always prioritize form. So yes, it'd be nice to do all of these full, but I'd rather have really good form. This is the last one. Hold it 3, hold it 2, 1, push. Nice job. All right, figure 8s. Lean back. I call these figure 8s because I think about like going under. It's probably a better word would be hand taps. Sometimes I'll do this with a dumbbell, and then it really is a figure 8 because you're moving it in and out. But I just wanted this to be no equipment needed. I am lifting from the floor. Again, the harder way to do it is dropping. So any combination works. My goal for you guys is always, for me, for clients, for students, for anybody, is that you can do this, but it's challenging. So it doesn't help if you can't do anything, then it's too hard. If it's too easy, that also doesn't help. So find that sweet spot of, you can do it, but it's hard. My hip flexors are screaming at me right now. 3, 2, 1. Ay, ay, ay. Pull it forwards for just a quick little baby stretch. We'll do a little stretch at the end. Lean back, straight legs, rainbow sweep. These seemed like a great idea when I was writing this program. Now I'm regretting it. I'm not enjoying these. But we only have, well, let's see, 45 seconds. So you can do anything for 45 seconds. Stomach is tons of pressure on the stomach right now. Belly button to spine. Keep a nice neutral head, so don't tuck in, don't extend too high. Just look at the wall. Or maybe you're doing this workout outside. That would be amazing. I love working out outside. Get 3 more sweeps. Over 1, over 2, last one, and relax. Again, pull forwards just to get a quick little stretch. We have 2 more exercises, those jackknife crunches. Start on either side, 1 leg straight, 1 leg bent, lift and crunch. So my foot is attached to my opposite knee. And the lower this whole lower body goes, the harder this is. Just lowering like a few inches got so much harder. So I'm gonna lift again. By the end, if you've already done a little bit of working out, you might be exhausted like I am right now. Switch legs. Or maybe you're super fresh and you're like, so this is easy, I can make my legs really low. Whatever is challenging. Make it as challenging as you can with good form. I'm so happy that we end on that bridge. All right, we should have about 5 seconds left. We'll do this bridge for about a full minute to round out the 10. And perfect. Let's go right into that bridge. Dig the elbows down, lift the hips, and just start to kick. Kicks can be pretty slow. Elbows are digging down. So if I came over to you and I did this, I wouldn't be able to pull your elbow up or your hand up. You'd be digging down so hard. So the reason for that is that it involves your scapula. So even though this is a lower body exercise, we want to use the upper body as much as we can. It's here, so might as well use it. All right, we're at 9:25. 35 more seconds, keeping the hips super high and not letting them go right to left. Just hips pointing towards the ceiling. Like I said, if you can stick around for 2-3 minutes after this, we'll do a little stretch. It's not quite enough time, but you can find a longer stretch by me or by anybody else, or do your own stretch, but take the time to stretch. It helps with injury prevention. 9 more seconds, that's it. Aren't you glad we ended on this one? 3, 2, 1, and done. That's the 10 minutes of core. Let's do a quick little stretch. So let's start by just sitting crisscross applesauce. It's still what I call it as a mother of 2 young children. All right, round for these big circles. So you're gonna hold on to your legs and just do a big circle. You can switch directions every time. And then plant one hand to your right, other hand goes straight up towards the ceiling, lean over. So I like to go right onto my elbow, but you don't have to. I just find that comfortable. And then tilt your upper body towards the ground. Trying to keep this hip down. Wants to pop up, but push it down. And then open your chest towards the front. Push through the hand, plant the left, lift the right, lean. Twist your chest towards the ground. Open up. Come on up onto both knees. And actually we're gonna do this. Just put our hands right on our, kind of the top of the hips and arch, look back. You can look up or all the way back, whatever feels comfortable. Sometimes I like to keep my head facing this way because I don't love pulling my neck all the way back. And then forwards for a child's pose. So hands long. And then come all the way up. We're gonna end with a nice quick little neck stretch. Just sit comfortably. Look all the way right, drive the hands down. All the way left. Head to the front. Nod your chin a few times. Friends, please give me feedback. Let me know that you're doing these. You can leave a comment here on YouTube or email me. I hope you have a great day. I'm Sydney Nitskorsky, and I will see you soon. Bye.